It started, and this is the one thing they've been talking about for, since it happened. Um, Elon Musk with the whole Nazi salute. Uh, for people who don't know, Elon Musk has Asperger's, which is a form of autism. Autistic people do some weird shit. They don't mean to do it, and they're also prone to being overly excited. But the weird crap, like I have a cousin named Matthew. He's autistic. When I was a kid, we would, we'd go to our cousin's house. We had three cousins, and they had like this little office area, and he'd be on the computer, right? He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was looking at like WWE sites or WWF back then. He was looking at wrestling sites, right? And I'd go into the room and he'd cover the screen up like he was looking at porn, and he would start freaking the hell out like he was doing something wrong. Okay, autistic people do some weird crap. And coming from the side who defends violent criminals saying, oh, mental illness. This dude comes out, does the whole my heart goes out to people. And because he's associated with Trump, they want to label him as a Nazi now, despite the fact that we've seen Tim Walz do the same thing. The French president's done the same thing. AOC has done the same kind of sort of gesture. You see a compilation of Democratic politicians doing that. But no, because he's associated with Trump, now he's suddenly labeled as a Nazi. Of course, this is coming from the same side who thinks that this is a white supremacy sign. The sign of A-OK, they see it as a white supremacy sign. So we're not exactly dealing with the brightest of the bright. There are a few employees short of a full staff. So these people thinking it's stunning and brave now to call him a Nazi on his own platform, which, that's the great thing about free speech, right? Doesn't seem like any people are actually getting banned or anything. But, oh my God, stunning and brave to make fun of Elon Musk now. You know what's stunning and brave? To go against the grain and not just repeat everything that everyone else is saying. So this fucking dude come out and like, oh, Elon Musk is a Nazi. Wow. Great job sounding like an NPC guy. And you'll say, John, well then if the thing isn't such a big deal, why don't you do it? Oh, you don't know me very well. I'll do you one better. And, I wish I could bring up the compilation of me doing it. But I've said numerous times that, nowadays people will call you a phobic and ism, or they'll call you a Nazi or far right. And I said, if they start calling you a Nazi, then Heil fucking Hitler, bitch. Clearly you don't know me very well. So if I want to do my heart goes out to people, I have no problem doing it, because unlike the rest of these people, I'm not a fucking moron. I know what it means. I know that the dude has Asperger's, form of autism. The dude was excited. You do stupid things when you're excited. But nope, the side of love and tolerance, and you shouldn't talk down about people who have mental illness. Oh no, just because the dude's associated with Trump, oh, that's free game, right? But let's see what this man, this stunning and brave individual, Star Wars Voyager and Starfleet Academy actor Robert Picardo, famous for playing the emergency medical holographic doctor, has waded into controversy once again over the election, this time calling Elon Musk a Nazi on Instagram and Twitter. Oh man, that's some controversial stuff there, guy. Man, you're really going against the grain and just pushing the envelope in what can be said, huh? The 2024 election broke a lot of Hollywood actors. Yeah. Has anyone heard from Mark Hamill in a while? Because I saw Mark Hamill. Has anyone heard from him in a while? Especially in the science fiction realm of Star Trek and Star Wars. Although Mark Hamill and George Takei get most of the attention over their over-the-top deranged posts, Robert Picardo joined the fray several times. Oh my. Yeah, what about George Takei? I think I just muted him. I was tired of seeing his stupid crap. Like, the constant TDS stuff from these guys is just insane. And it makes you think, what happened if this guy was at, say, a Biden rally or inauguration, and he did the same thing, would the left still be accusing him of being a Nazi? Or they'd be saying, oh my God, he's so stunning and brave. Yeah, yeah, think about that. Guarantee you, if it was the other way around and he was at a Democratic inauguration or whatever, and he did the same thing, no one on that side would have a problem with it. No one would have a problem with it. But because he's associated with Trump, everything this man does is criticized. These are the people who you say, I like cats. And then they'll say, oh, so that means you hate dogs. These people are so fucking stupid. They truly don't realize how stupid they are. Like the awareness is completely beyond them. It got so bad on his timeline during the election that fans started saying they wished for him to post less angry political content to focus on what he was doing with Star Trek and his acting. He made a post on this saying, for American voters who are tired of name-calling, negativity, vengeance, disrespect, conspiracy theorists, male chauvinism, racism, xenophobia, oh my God. I mean, should we play the freaking drinking game? And every time this dude brings up a freaking, trigger word, you take a shot? Because we'd be drunk. I think most of us would be dead right here. Right here. After the election didn't pan out because most of America were sick of being lectured to about morality by those who operate in a system like Hollywood. Exactly. I've said this before. These people have no idea what it's like to be a real individual. These guys could wipe their asses with $100 bills several times a day for a year and still be good off. You know, well off. Extremely well off. So they have no idea. While everyone else is struggling to buy food, they don't have to worry about that. They are so distant and separated from reality and society, they don't know what it's like to be a normal individual anymore. So to take advice from them or to care about what they say, none of these policies ever affect them because of how much money they get, because of the movie industry or, TV or whatever. They're always paid millions of dollars a year. They're never going to have to deal with the same problems that normal people like us are. So to think that, they think that we give a crap about what they say. Yeah, you guys are struggling in your $1 million gated communities and your private security and your, yeah, oh my God. The struggle is real. It must be hard knowing that you can go out and buy organic. As expensive as that is, nice to know you can easily go out and buy organic while people like us can't afford anything right now. Oh God, the struggle. The poor babies in Hollywood. For a system like Hollywood, where it's morally degenerate at best, he seemed to learn little. Picardo made it clear that he didn't like Twitter because he received pushback there. Once again, fragile little fucking pussies who, oh no, they're saying things. I'm just gonna go over to Instagram or Blue Sky where it's an echo chamber. Oh wait, unlike other social media echo chambers. I should have just kept reading. He said, good night, good luck, and may God protect our democracy. You mean constitutional republic? Twitter is getting murkier and muskier. Muskier. Murkier and Muskier, if you want to pronounce it a different way. And I'm not sure I want to bathe in the sludge much longer. So I'm just going to go over where everything is nicely curated for me, and everyone agrees. It's going to be like Cheers over there. Everyone knows your name, and everyone's going to agree with you, and you all jerk each other off because you all have the same opinions. Sometimes you want to go. Such a great song. That Cheers had like one of the best songs of the 90s, the 80s and 90s. God, that's such a great theme song. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. God, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. Great cast too. Seriously, great freaking cast. let me know. I know it's off topic, but let me know if you guys used to watch Cheers a lot. I watched it all the freaking time. All the time. You know, because sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Except for that last bit. There was that last bit in the theme song when they had that, like, you know, he was like the young looking guy and he had like that smug look on his face. I never liked it for some reason. I don't know what it was. I Yeah, that guy. That guy. I don't know why. I never liked him. I don't even know who he is. It's just like pictures from, you know, back in the day. But I never liked him. I don't know why. I don't know what about his face annoys me so much, but I never liked this guy. I never liked him. And quite frankly, I was always hoping that he would choke on his drink. Anyway. Okay. In any case, I thank all my followers, especially those who have remained courteous when we disagree. Except for you guys, so it's okay for everyone else, like you guys, to be not courteous, but you want all that courtesy in return. No, sorry, it doesn't work like that, guy. Doesn't work like that. You need to give respect to get respect. If you're coming out, you know, you come out swinging, don't expect people to respect you. You all disagree, followed your model, the world would be kinder. A few days later, he claimed he stepped away from Twitter like many other celebrities who claimed they were going quiet. Yeah, too bad they didn't. Too bad they didn't. These people who hate the platform so much and they hate the country are the same thing with those people. The ones who are like, oh, if Donald Trump wins, I'm leaving the country. Have any of them left yet? You know, Bette Midler, Cher, Madonna, have any of them left? Are they gone yet? Because they said it the last time and they didn't do it. Despite this proclamation, he kept posting, of course, mostly commenting on replies about political posts and in an angry fashion, of course. Of course. With Donald Trump's inauguration, many in Hollywood and the media ran a cancel campaign, falsely claiming Elon Musk made a Nazi salute during a speech he gave, where the clip wasn't just frozen. It was clear he was touching his heart and pointing to the crowd afterward while telling them how much he appreciates them. Again, the dude is weird. The dude has autism. People with autism do weird crap. Look at Chris Chan. You want to see what weirdness does with people with autism? Look at Chris Chan. Again, my cousin has autism. He did some weird freaking shit. He was incredibly smart. Incredibly smart. Like Elon, incredibly smart. Did some weird shit. So a guy at an inauguration, the crowd, the energy in the room. Again, if he did this at a Biden or Kamala inauguration, everyone would have been cheering. But because he's associated with Trump, not so much. It just shows that these people have just a blind hatred for anyone associated with Trump. Again, the same people who think that the AOK sign, is a white supremacy symbol. And yet they like to think that they're the college-educated ones. The irony. Appreciative Picardo posted an edited image of this to multiple platforms, beginning with Instagram, where Elon Musk is shown in a black and white background, black and white with this text, with the text, "Sometimes a Nazi salute is a Nazi salute." Yeah, well, these people are proving sometimes a moron is just a moron. He commented on the image saying, "I spent yesterday on Earth 1 and I missed the festivities. Was this gesture unique to this particular enthusiast?" No. On Twitter, he posted the same image as well, saying, "I make no comment on this photo. If you can read, please address your comments to. If you address me, I promise not comment on your illiteracy. I promise not comment." The irony. The irony. I promise not to comment. You mean promise not to comment? This is what I'm talking about. These people who claim to be college educated I promise not to comment on your illiteracy. Instead, he puts, I promise not comment. I promise not comment. Ooh, me not comment. Yeah, you're really sticking it to those intellectually depraved individuals, huh, aren't you, buddy? Me not comment. As much as he promised not to. You mean as much as he promised not comment? As much as he promised not comment, he left one thing immediately on his own post. Dean, I always enjoyed hearing from you. You are more than welcome to explain what you believe this unfortunate gesture to be. These people are looking so hard into this. Again, Tim Walz has done it. The French president's done it. But now, because some dude with friggin' autism who's extremely weird, got overly excited and did it. Oh God. Oh God. And again, it's like, okay, John, okay, my heart goes out to you. Again, I'll do you one better. Heil fucking Hitler, bitch. I mean, just because you disagree what they did doesn't make them a Nazi. Again, given the fact that, again, like I said, he has autism. Coming from the same group of people who say, oh, the people with mental illness, clearly you don't care because he's not on your side. If he was on your side, you'd be making every excuse in the book for him. Oh, he just has autism. He's just weird. He's just weird. You people are making fun of people with mental illnesses. That's not... You guys are just a bunch of bigots. But no, because he's associated with Trump. But, yeah. So stunning and brave of people to join the fray and to just regurgitate all the crap that's already being said. Oh, stunning and brave. You're just saying what everyone else is. You want to be stunning and brave? How about you realize that the dude isn't a freaking Nazi and he was just a weird autistic dude getting overly excited? Again, coming from someone who has an autistic cousin, I know damn well the weird shit they do. Okay, again, look at Chris Chan. Look at Chris Chan. Okay, people with autism do some weird crap. Chris Chan ends up screwing his mother. My cousin covers the screen up, acting like he's looking at naughty stuff when it's just a WWF site. Musk was in front of how many people? He got overly excited and just was a little enthusiastic, a little too enthusiastic while doing it. Okay? That's all it was. Move the hell on and start focusing on things that are actually an issue. Because this isn't an issue. Oh, also, how's your one-term president doing? Remember that? They're like, oh, Trump's a one-term president. So how's your one-term president doing? Anyway. Yeah, Robert Picardo. God, you are just pushing the envelope and really giving us some gritty, heartfelt, and completely unoriginal comments and some commentary, aren't you? Because no one else on Twitter or Instagram or on the left is saying this about Elon. Man, you are really at the forefront of this movement, aren't you? Anyway, again, if you have, let me know if actually there's a good question. I'm sure obviously we all have some, not all, but like I said, for me, my cousin, weird shit with the websites and all that. If you have a person in your life, whether it be a mom, dad, cousin, loved one, maybe your spouse, maybe your husband, wife, girlfriend has autism, let me know some of the weird shit that they do. Really show that people who have autism do some weird stuff. Because apparently the left doesn't understand that. The left doesn't understand that people with autism tend to get overly excited. They don't think about what they do before they do it. So, anyway, yeah, let me know with your family members or your friends or whoever, if they've got autism, whether it be, you know, not that severe or if they have a more severe case of it. Let me know what they've done, you know, some weird stuff. Let's start telling our stories and showing the left that, yeah, it's not because he's a Nazi, it's because he's got autism. The side of love and tolerance and sticking up for mental illness and all that, have no problem going after Elon Musk because he's associated with Trump. It just shows their blind hatred for Trump. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.